Hello, my name is Bojan Savic here at the Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale, and I'm hot. These cars are hot. It's June 17th here at Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale, and the temperature is 115 outside, 47 Celsius for you. So it's all hot today, right? So I want to talk to you about the CLA 35 compared to the CLA 45. We're going to compare these two cars, and this is going to be a fairly short video because I'm going to be to the point. I'm just going to tell you about the differences between these two great models. So let's start off. CLA 35 is to my right, CLA 45 to my left. So obviously the difference that you can notice immediately, except the paint, right? It's the AMG specific grille that you can notice. That's going to be usually on the AMG handcrafted motors. This is the difference. Both vehicles have the 2.0 liter engines, but their output is different. CLA 35, it has this single blade, big Mercedes-Benz star in the middle, similar in this one, but we have the AMG specific grille that separates two. So you can distinguish these two vehicles immediately. Now, let's get to the pricing. So basically this one starts in about 48. This one starts in about 55.5. There's exactly $7,500 difference between these two models. So your question is, what do I get for the $7,500 difference? This is what you get. This vehicle, 302 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque, right? 382 horsepower, 354 pound-feet of torque. So we're talking about the 80 horsepower difference and about 60 pound-feet of torque difference on the CLA 45 side. So what do you get for 80 horsepower difference and 60 pound-feet of torque? You get 0.8 seconds acceleration faster. All this data was taken from the Mercedes-Benz MB USA comparison site. So there's a 0.8 seconds faster. This one is 4.8 seconds, 0 to 62 miles an hour. This vehicle right here, it's on the 4 seconds. So what else is the difference? How this one get that much faster? Well, this particular vehicle it's equipped with the 4MATIC Plus. This one has the 4MATIC, so all-wheel drive system that your power that engine produces, it's put to the wheels. Next question that you have is, what is the transmission? 7-speed DCT dual clutch transmission, 8-speed DCT dual clutch transmission. They both speed shift transmission, so one of the best that the AMG can produce for this vehicle. That's how the power gets distributed to basically all 4 wheels in this case. So besides that, is there any other difference? Well, this vehicle is about 150 pounds heavier versus in this one. It goes a little bit more. The size of the vehicles is the same, exactly 184 point something inches. I'll find out about that and I'll let you know. So all in all, in the brief and really short, those are the main differences between the two vehicles. $7,500 difference for the 80 horsepower, for the 60 pound-feet of torque, 0.8 seconds difference on the acceleration. 4MATIC Plus, 4MATIC, 150 pounds heavier. Fuel economy is on the side of the CLA 35. This one is going to get the city 22 miles per gallon versus this one it has the 20 miles per gallon. So briefly, that's going to be the difference. Now, how does it feel? Well, CLA 45 definitely is going to have a little bit more racier feel. It's going to sound better just when you start that motor, that first vroom, when you just start the engine, it's just going to sound girthier, just bigger volume. A lot of people like that feature. I'm not saying that this one doesn't have any sound, but basically what we have, the CLA 35, it's more for somebody that does not want a regular CLA. It just doesn't cut it far as on the styling. Maybe it lacks a little bit of power, so they want the next step up. CLA 45 would be for somebody that's looking for the performance, some serious performance on the street, on the track. I had the opportunity to drive both of these vehicles on the track, and I'll tell you that CLA 35, it's definitely a performance. It will definitely, if you really push it to the limit, it will give you some fear behind that wheel because it is a performance vehicle. It's AMG enhanced. But this hand-built motor from the AMG will just give you that next step above. So I invite you to come into our showroom to ask for me. My name is Bojan Savic. I'll be happy to tell you more about the differences between these two vehicles as far as on the options and the features. I hope I delivered the main points and main characteristics that's the difference between these two vehicles. Bojan Savic, Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale, CLA 35 versus CLA 45.